Continuing on here to volume. Volume is the amount of space that is occupied, and it is measured in three terms: length, width, and height. When you're trying to label volume, you're always going to do cubic units. So like area was feet squared, volume would be cubed squared, or feet cubed. For a prism, volume's equation is length times width times height. And for a cube, volume would be side to the third power. For example, if I want to find the volume of a cube and each side is 7.5 centimeters, I would do 7.5 to the third power. Rounding it to the nearest tenth is going to be 421.9, and then we would label it centimeters to the third power. When you're trying to solve a story problem or a word problem of any type, there is a basic 6-step problem-solving plan that you should try to follow in order to help you kind of guide your way through the problem. The first thing that you want to do is figure out what are the unknown facts. So this would be what you don't know about the problem or what they're asking you to find. Step 2 would be to identify the known facts. So what do you know about the problem? What information are they providing you to help you solve it? Step 3 is to figure out any relationships that you might see or might be occurring between quantities, numbers, or this could even be talking about helping you set up whether you're going to need to pull a formula from somewhere. Step 4 is to do an estimate. So make a general guess or make an educated guess on what you think the answer should be. Step 5 is to do the calculation. So this would be solving the problem. And then step 6 would be to interpret. So state what that answer means. Label it if you need to. So this first example, the 7th inning buys baseball cards from 8 different vendors. In November, the company purchased 8,832 boxes of cards. If an equal number of boxes was purchased from each vendor, how many boxes of cards were supplied by each vendor? So we know that they received 8,832 boxes, and they bought from 8 different vendors. So I'm just going to divide this by 8. 8 can go into itself one time. So that's going to happen twice. 8 can't go into 3, but it can go into 32 4 times. So this means that 1,104 boxes of cards came from each vendor. Carly needs to ship 78 crystal vases, and with standard packing to prevent damage, 5 vases fit in each available box. How many boxes would be required to pack the vases? So I would take 78 and divide by 5. Now if we do that, this can go in 15 times. So if we take 15 times 5, that's going to be 75. So that means we have a remainder of 3. So you're going to have 15 boxes that contain 5 vases, and you will have 1 box that contains 3 vases.